Hello, 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 and welcome to Blood Bowl 2. Sorry, Blood Bowl 3. God, almost, almost already fucked that up. But Blood Bowl 3 OCC Season 1 Match Day 3. We're once again going to be watching a game in the championship, and that being Pybot with Golden Hope's Legacy Lizardman team, who is going to be facing off against Nurdell, Thunder and Lightning Underworld team. But before that, you might notice something here in the schedule. It seems that Kubusta and HLiNiC have already played their game. So before we get to Pybot and Nurdell's game, I figured, well, we didn't catch it when it happened, but we'll watch the replay and do that first, as the scheduled starting hour is going to be, well, in an hour for the Pybot versus Nurdell game. So, in the meantime, let's take a look and close your eyes, everybody. You don't want to see the scoreline. Should have probably had like, I don't know, something to block that, I guess. Before going in and just taking a look brazenly. But yeah. Let's see here. So it's gonna be Blackorks against Undead. Let's see. So Varak Gulchur and an assistant coach for the Blackorks. And Kubusta, if you remember, like in the last match day, he lost a lot. Like, he took a lot of damage to his Blackork team, which is the reason that he is getting the like enough inducements to get Warag. How good is Warag anyway? He's strength 5, movement 6, agility 3+, blasting 5+, AV 10+. He's got block, mighty blow, Luke Skull, jump up. That's a very good. I mean, Varag seems to be a very good just a very good star player. Just a very good star player. So it is going to be the Blackorks starting. Perfect conditions. Did we have? So the kickoff result is a quick snap. He gets to move his. Actually, before we do that, let's take a look. Let's pause here for a little bit. Just take a look at the. So the Undead went for a traditionally sort of close-up defensive position. Ghouls in the back, Whites in the back, Mummies in the front, couple of a zombie and a skeleton, and then just 3 zombies on the line of scrimmage. And then we have 5 Blackorks, trained troll on the line of scrimmage. Well, sorry, that's 4 Blackorks and Varg over there, troll in the middle, goblins spread out, sort of very close to the halfway line, but kind of spread out all around. So the Undead decided to keep their rookie ghoul, tackle pro, and their dirty player. Decided to keep those on the sidelines, and the niggled diving tackle goblin is going to be reserved for Kubusta. So quick snap just gets a little bit of movement, a little bit of shuffling around. Takes down zombie in the center. Takes down no, doesn't take down. Sorry, it just pushes the dauntless even after using brawler. Takes down another zombie with a Blackork. Down he goes. No armor break. Varag goes for the blitz. Takes down the skeleton. And that is a serious injury. Regen does kick in, but that is Undead reduced to 10. Troll refuses to function. And then only a push on the dauntless zombie. Pushes him away and does not follow up. Moves goblin, moves sneaky git, Is he not going to? He's not going to foul the zombie, I guess. I mean, makes sense. It is a rookie zombie, so probably not worth the effort. Manages to pick up just fine. Shuffles around the goblins a little bit. HLiNiC goes for a mummy block straight off the bat. Takes down a black orc, which also shoves him into another black orc, and that black orc is going to get swatted at by the mummy. Has to use a reroll for it because that was a skull, but does take him down. And manages a KO. So 10 on 10. 10 on 10. I would losing the black orc is definitely the bigger loss here. But I mean, it did cost HLiNiC a team reroll. Troll decides to move. Turn 2 for Kubusta. Just shuffled around a little bit, keeping that sort of tight defensive formation. Tags the Dauntless guy, tags the other Dauntless guy. Goes for a 2-die blitz with Varag. Does not take him down because that's a push both down, but that mummy already has both block and guard on him. Moves the ball forward, moves the jump up goblin forward. Diving tackle gets to be cage corner at the back. Cage corner at the back. Goes for a foul on a rookie zombie after all, with the sneaky get. Manages to get a stun, no ref interference. Undead turn 2. Brings in guard, goes in for the swing at Varag. Only manages a push. He will get a second swing. Does manage to take him down with the mummy block there. He is fine. No armor breaks to be had. Dauntless fails. Accepts the 1-die. Accepts the. I mean, he could have easily gotten himself an assist there. So he didn't need to rely on the Dauntless. Guess he didn't really did not feel like didn't feel it necessary since it was like a 2+ to do. Varag goes for a blitz against the mummy that failed to take him down. Does take him down with the blitz. Only manages to push on the Dauntless. Oh, never mind. It wasn't even a blitz because he's got jump up. I mean, that rarely works for me. So good on Varag, I guess. The actual blitz takes down the white blitzer with guard. Does not manage an armor break there. Shuffles the goblins around a little bit. Troll manages to move forward and tags the mummy. Moves the diving tackle guy forward. Moves the ball slightly back so as to not give him an easy blitz with the zombie on the ball carrier. Goes for a foul on the mummy. Manages to get a stun, but gets sent off for his trouble. Overall, Kubusta, turn 3, obviously hasn't managed to yet break through to the other side, but not a bad position to be in. Not a bad position to be in. Gets a blitz on the guy protecting the ball carrier with the tackle pro mighty blow guy. I don't know why he didn't tag the ball carrier there, but just doesn't. Only gets a push even after re-rolling one of those dice with pro. Manages to take down the troll. Dauntless works, takes down the black orc, follows it up, shuffles around on the right side as well. Mummy doesn't get up. The Dauntless guy doesn't get up because they were both stunned. Did pick up the guard white, who then gets smashed in the face by Varag, and he follows it up. No armor break there. Goes for a blitz on the ghoul. Greed rerolls. Takes after the greed reroll. Does take down the ghoul there. Gets badly hurt. That was the block ghoul who got badly hurt. Takes a swing at a rookie zombie. Tags the wrestle ghoul. Again, I don't know why I'm pretty sure that the white would have had the requisite movement to tag the ball carrier, but I don't know why he didn't. Maybe he just didn't want to give up that free hit, I guess. Goblin on a 1-die takes down a rookie zombie. Nothing happens. He picks up zombies. Starts with a 2-die with the Wrestle Ghoul, only manages to push on the Goblin, follows it up. That means that he has kind of freed up a route there. Okay, so he fails the pro. Only manages to push on the diving tackle piece. Does he now go and tag the... Oh, he's trying to. He fails the rush. Did he... He used the team reroll and he still failed it. Okay, so he snaked the actual GFI to get next to the ball carrier. That sucks. Ball carrier thus manages to... Ooh, he fails the GFI, but he doesn't snake it. Okay. Troll moves. Goblin moves to contain or help out against the Wrestle Ghoul. Takes a swing with Varag against the Mummy. KOs the Mummy. That's big if that doesn't come back. Takes down the Dauntless Zombie with the Black Orc. Follows it up. Gets a stun there. The other Dauntless takes him down, gets a stun, dodges away from the rookie zombie, takes a swing at the Mummy, gets a both down, which he brawlers into a push, dodges away from the Wrestle Ghoul and gets in his way so he can't properly chase after. Okay, so he picks up the guard white to cancel out the assist from the diving tackle, takes the 2-die on the Goblin, only manages to push, brings up the rookie zombie, takes down the Black Orc, gets a KO on a rookie Black Orc. That's nice. Probably not too relevant, but that's nice. Takes a swing at the jump up Goblin with the good white, and that's a serious injury on the jump up Goblin. Yep, he's niggled, and I think he's gonna be going into the trash. I don't know why you are GFIing, because like it's not like you're getting to the ball carrier with those. Takes a swing at the Kubusta's turn 6. Sorry, going at a very fast pace. Goes for the Warog Blitz on the good white blitzer. Does only manage to get a push. Pushes him back, and obviously follows up. Takes down the rookie zombie that was touching his good Black Orc. Diving tackle moves next to the Ghoul again. Takes a 2-die with the troll against the rookie zombie. Doesn't follow that up. Did not manage to take down the guard white. Manages to 2 rushes to bring another guy in defense, so that the good white doesn't have a decent-ish chance of taking a 2-die on the ball carrier. Picks up the zombies and moves them into hopefully annoying places. Takes a 2-die at the diving tackle guy, only manages to take down with both down, brings up the Mummy, makes the dodge away from Varag. Yep, he's gonna go for the 1-die. He rolls a 1 on the... Wait, did he try to... Wait, what? Why would you pro that? Like, you have a reroll, why would you pro that? Like, that is too important to use pro on, I think. Definitely should have just regular rerolled. Yep, this makes the 2 GFI rushes there, just to spite HLiNiC, I think, and to get away from his white, I guess. Takes down the guard white with the Black Orc. Also move those other goblins to contain the Wrestle Ghoul. Varag moves into screen. Takes down the rookie zombie with his good Black Orc. Takes a swing at a zombie with a troll. Only manages a push. Oh, he did a troll blitz of all things, and he made 2 rushes. Like, what is this? Like, Kubusta is literally just going like, haha, I can do GFIs, and you can't. La-di-da, la-di-da. I believe HLiNiC has now decided to abandon attempts at... Ooh, that's a big injury. That's a serious injury on the best Black Orc that's still there. Absolutely the usage of Apo. Still niggled. Kubusta cannot be happy with the state of his team, like, going forward. Like, he is getting demolished in his actual team. And that sucks. He doesn't even pick up the white. So Kubusta scores his, does not do anything else, just scores his turn 8 touchdown with the Goblin. And that's 1-0. Manages to recover one of his KOs. Will get a second chance. The Mummy does not recover from KO. The Mummy does not recover from KO. Okay. But there is still the Undead turn 8. Potentially turn 7 if there's a turn back the clock event. But... so he will have another try at getting the Mummy back. But so will Kubusta potentially recover one of his Black Orcs. Brilliant coaching goes to the Undead, so they gain. So now they have 2. Now they have 2 rerolls. Takes down diving tackle guy with the good white blitzer. Does not manage an armor break. Takes down a goblin with the Mummy. Manages a KO. Okay. Goes for another 3 die. Manages to take down with the other white. No armor break to be had. He does have a dirty player alignment, but he's going for the Vanity Pass SPP on the rookie ghoul instead. Makes the pass, makes the catch. Does not go for a foul. Does not go for a foul. I think he manages to recover the Goblin who just got KO'd, but Black Orc does not return, but neither does the Mummy. That is big. Missing that Mummy is going to be is a big thing for HLiNiC. Like, sure, he's removed, like, he's removed 2 Black Orcs as well. Like, he is going in with numerical superiority, but losing both a ghoul and a Mummy is definitely also hurting on HLiNiC. Right. Brilliant coaching. Let's pause here once again. Yeah, so it's Varag, Troll, Rookie Black Orc on the line of scrimmage. Black Orc and like there's 2 Black Orcs left on the pitch. Oh, Kubusta cannot be feeling too good about that. The diving tackle goblins are in the back, and then 1 guy here for assisting. Yep, makes sense. Good blitzer over there. Wrestle guy. I still don't understand why the dirty player is like all the way over here. Like, he does realize that he's only got movement 4 on the zombie, right? But yeah, kick is to the middle, and it was brilliant coaching with the Undead once again getting a reroll. Mummy takes down the Troll. Gets a stun. Brings a rookie lineman over. Takes down Varag with the guard white. Goes for a blitz on one of the rookie goblins. Takes him down with the good white. That's a seriously hurt goblin as well. So another removal. That's just an MNG, so no permanent damage. Moves in the wrestle guy to assist. Pro actually manages to help in taking down the last Black Orc on the line of scrimmage. No armor breaks there. Dauntless Zombie goes and tags the diving tackle guy. Dauntless Zombie moves next to Varag, goes for the foul, even before a pickup, gets a badly hurt on Varag, and does not manage to pick up the ball. He's going for a handoff maneuver. He is going for the quick score because, like, but he doesn't actually hand off, but he is probably going for the quick score. Considering the amount of removals he's managed to do to Kubusta, that is absolutely the play I would go for as well. Last Black Orc that's still standing blitzes down the Dauntless Zombie. No armor break there. Picks up the Black Orc. I would have honestly, like, it's like, sure, it's a 4+ to dodge away, and there's no reason to keep him there, right? Like, just absolutely no reason to keep him next to, like, just take the dodge. Takes down the Black Orc with the Mummy. obviously follows that up. No armor break to be had. He pulled back his diving tackle goblins. Goes for the blitz on the Mighty Blow Black Orc. Only manages a push even with Pro working and helping to re-roll one of those dice. Moves forward. Yep, he just moves the ghoul aggressively forward. Wrestle Zombie moves to protect. I think he strayed maybe a little too far. No, he got the guard wide there, and yep, he's got the zombies who can cover the back. So no such silly rookie mistake to be made by HLiNiC. He seems to be going for a foul on the rookie Black Orc who's on the ground. Seems reasonable. Ref interferes. It is a stun, but that is I think that's a fine trade. Obviously he would have wanted a removal, but like stunning him means that Kubusta really doesn't have anything. Like not really anything. Goes for the 2-die block on the Dauntless guy. Goes and helps the troll. He's probably going for a troll blitz, I guess. He's just getting the goblins to safety. He does not want them to go down. Goes for the blitz on the mummy. Takes him down with the troll. No armor break to be had. Turn 11. Wrestle Ghoul tags one of the diving tackle guys. Wrestle Skeleton tags one of the diving tackle guys. He goes for a 3-die. Tries Pro. Only gets pushes even on a 3-die. That's slightly frustrating for him, probably. Does he? Yep, he is just scoring immediately. Alright, so that is what turn 11 score for HLiNiC. He is 1-1 now. That is a lot of removals on the Black Orc team. He does manage to recover his Black Orc from KO. Does the Mummy recover? The Mummy also recovers. So definite brawn and numbers advantage for HLiNiC here. So just takes a default sort of central defensive stance here, which makes sense. All of the Black Orcs on the line of scrimmage. One goblin behind and the 2 solid defense. Ooh, okay. Yup, and then he even gets to stack the line of scrimmage with the mummies. So yeah, that's takes down a zombie. Takes down a zombie with the Mighty Blow guy. Brings the diving tackle guy to cancel out some assists. Gets a push on a Dauntless guy. Does not follow that up with the Black Orc. That gives him, he's going to pick up the ball. He picks up the ball. Does he actually hand off? He does hand off, and he manages to hand off. Goes for the 1-die, and re-rolls that 1-die into, like, why didn't you take the 2-die with the troll instead? Anyway, picks up the zombie, brings in Skeleton with Wrestle, goes for the 2-die with his mummy. His mummy has block, the troll does not. Down he goes, no armor break. Brings the Dauntless guy over to assist. Gets a 3-die on a diving tackle guy with the Dauntless zombie. Down he goes. That's a head injury, so that is both a niggled and an AB busted diving tackler. Nope, never mind. That was not the niggled one. So yeah, Kubusta is just getting absolutely slaughtered here. Goes for the 2-die on the ball carrier. Takes him down because he's got tackle and he got defender stumbles. Does not follow it up. No armor break there. Mummy goes for the pickup. Does manage to pick up. Brings in the guard guy. Yeah, this is... And Kubusta has essentially just given up. He did absolutely nothing, just ended his turn. HLiNiC takes his swings at the remaining standing up players. And does not run it in immediately. I don't think he could have, even if he had done 2 GFIs. does take the precaution just in case Kubusta decides to come back to the game. Goes for the Dauntless, takes the both down, gets himself stunned, but Black Orc is fine. I have a feeling that Kubusta is just going to... Yep, he just presses end turn here. He passes the ball, actually passes the ball to the Blitzer White. And end turn, end turn, end turn, turn 16. Goes for the 2-1 score. And he even got to score it with the right player, I guess, since he didn't bring anybody else there. And that is 2-1 for HLiNiC. Yeah, I mean, if you demolish the an enemy team that's like he demolished that Black Orc team, and there's just no other way around that. So hopefully, Kubusta will at least get some SPP on the line of scrimmage blocks here. But yeah, that was Kubusta is having a rough damn season. Like, just 2 games back to back of just permanent damage taking. Okay, so essentially both teams got a bribe, but he didn't even take any blocks on the line of scrimmage. He just gave up. All right, that was that game. I was hoping that it might have been a little bit more, take a little bit longer than that, but I mean, there's obviously also the fact that no actual sort of thinking time is, it is just a recording, so the thinking time I think is skipped, so they just instantly make the moves. But yeah, I can't really say that was that was a game that was decided on the casualty in the casualty box, and Kubusta just got removed. And yeah, not much. Can't really think of any real sort of I mean, sure, the 1-die, he probably should have just taken the 2-die with the troll. I think he could have taken the 2-die with the troll. I can't think of a reason that he didn't, unless the troll went stupid. But if the troll went stupid, then I don't think it would have been a 1-die for the Black Orc. So I don't think the troll was stupid. Obviously, there is, the threat that, okay, what happens if the troll goes stupid, right? Then it's gonna be a 2-die uphill, regardless of where you go. And yeah, no, I think he probably just decided that I need to I'd rather take the 1-die. I'd rather take the 1-die there, because at least then I can if I get a bad result, I can use a team reroll on it, and or brawler. But yeah, just didn't work out. But yeah, no, commiserations to Kubusta, congratulations to HLiNiC for his win. But yeah, Kubusta's team is just getting absolutely trashed in this season, and not only is that probably not very fun, but that probably also cut I think the team is dead. So I think he's probably re-rolling after the season. Nope, they are not live yet. And so we can, at this stage, I think we can take a look at the 2 teams that we will be spectating today, which is the Golden Hope Legacy of Lizardmen, who are currently 2-0-0, and then we have Nurdell, Thunder and Lightning Underworld Denizens, 0-0-2. So at the opposite ends of this particular ranking. So let's take a look at Pybots. He's only got 10 players, but he's got 3,000. He's got 3,000 in the team treasury here. So probably gonna get expended. The Croxigor, the Croxigor took the minus passing ability, which he doesn't have anyway. So it is just an MNG. None of the Saurus blockers are injured at all. And none of the skinks that he has are injured at all. This guy, definitely the key piece. obviously the Saurus Barker with the Mighty Blow tackle, like he's gonna be probably very important in a match against Underworld. But yeah, I imagine that he's probably spending at least some of this treasury, right? Like I would surely he like I'm kind of curious as to like what his thoughts are on the chameleon skink, like because I don't think he started with one. I don't think and he didn't have one in the last game, so maybe he just thinks it's not worth it. I'm curious about that. But yeah, I would assume that he's gonna get at least one more skink, like just because, like, well, I mean, he's got the treasury for it. There's no reason to have a journeyman on the team if you don't need to, right? At least not in a lizardman team. Like, obviously, there are some elf builds, for example, where, like, the line elves can be journeymen just fine to keep the, like, but, yeah. I would expect at least one more skink. I'd probably, like, if I was him, I'd at least go for, like, 2 more. Like, just to have one guy on the bench. If I'm going for 2 more, I think one of those is a chameleon. But that's me. Like, I like chameleon skinks as a, like, I like the variety. I like the skills that it comes with. So, like, not... He might beg to differ on that. He's got 14 SPP on the Saurus blocker here. But he's already got 3 skills on him, so that's, I wonder if I wonder if he's thinking about, like, getting a stat on any of his, like, or any doubles on the Saurus, because, like, a Saurus that has dodge is a more than a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with. But I don't think, like, thinking about it rationally, I can't really think of, like it just, yeah, doubles are nice for a lot of players, but for a Saurus specifically, I don't think so. Like, I think you're just gonna, like, they don't really get SPP that much anyway, so I think you're probably just sticking with the basics. Like, you're not going for too much luxury or at all luxury on the Saurus blockers, I don't think. So... But yeah, looking like a very lean but mean team for the Lizards here. Nurdell, if I remember correctly, has also been suffering from a case of getting his face smashed in the last time we saw it. So he's got an Underworld Troll, he's got block on him, Skaven Blitzer, 0 SPP, he's got a Gutter Runner, block dodge, 4 SPP, Skaven Thrower with block, Skaven Clan Rat, another Clan Rat who randomed claws, a Clan Rat who chose claws, right? Yeah, chose claws and chose block. Okay. Underworld Goblin Lineman with nothing, Goblin Lineman with nothing, Goblin Lineman with nothing, Snotling. None of the Snotlings have anything on them. I wonder if he's gonna random in his skills here. Also, really get the goddamn Apothecary. Like, unless, like I have been very curious about, like, Nurdell, because, like, I assumed that he would, after the whole swarming thing for Underworld was changed to, well, there not being swarming, I imagined that he would be going to, like, he would actually be, like, rotating out some of the Underworld Snotlings for more goblins, because, like, that is, for example, what Bork has done with his Underworld team. But he does not appear to be doing that. But the weirdest thing about this is that, like, I mean, he's clearly intentionally keeping his team value low, right? But then he's got 16 players, which means that he's not, like, he's not aiming to get any particular, like, star player. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what to think about this. And it just feels like I think he just fundamentally plays Underworld differently than I do. And I mean, obviously he knows something. He's in the championship, and I'm not in the championship, so like maybe his way is better than mine. But unfortunately for him, so far it has not been working out with the 0-2. Ah, right, Nurdell. Is that? Yeah, not Nurdell. It's Nurdell, right? But yeah, welcome. We decided to take a look at the game of HLiNiC versus Kubusta in the meantime, because I kind of misread the start time for your game. So we watched that, and now we're just taking a look at the teams. Since you are in the chat, would you mind, like, at all explaining your thought process here? Just a lucky season last time. Fair enough. But yeah, no, I'm just curious, like first of all, why 16 players? Like, you're keeping the TV low, which is a fine strategy, like, generally for Underworld, but doesn't that generally, like, I thought that generally meant that you're aiming to get, like, a star player of some kind? So are you not doing that? Are you just looking for other inducements? Do you think none of the star players are really worth like the price? That's like my only advantage, to have a mage in every game, and hopefully it's a runaway from there. Yeah, I can get that. I mean, with the gutter runner and with like all of the goblins and the snotlings like dodging all around, yeah, like a wizard, like a guaranteed wizard is generally going to work out pretty well for you, I guess. Well, at least theoretically, it should work out pretty well for you. Fair enough. And I assume that's also the reason why you haven't even been randoming any skills on your goblins and your snotlings, right? Any player worth an apothecary? I mean, it's one of those things where, like, the gutter runner is just such a, like, sure, the gutter runner with block and dodge isn't like an excellent gutter runner, right? But like the apothecary can mean that, like, okay, the gutter runner who got accidentally badly hurt isn't out of the game at that point, right? So, like, I do like the fact that, like, you can just make sure that, like, an accidental injury somewhere doesn't take out your best player for the game. But I can certainly understand there's, like, none of these are exactly a spectacular player, right? Everything is replaceable. Yep, that's fair. That's entirely fair, and I mean that's very on point Underworld coach mentality there. But yeah, any plans on actually for the skill ups on the Skaven are probably like they're the meat and bones of this team, obviously. So any particular plans on any of the Skaven, or you're just seeing where the dice take you, I guess? I was kind of expecting a back, obviously. Yeah, I mean, looking at the teams, like there is a lot of muscle getting thrown around in this division, like Lizardman, Dwarf, Undead, Black Orc, right? And I mean, you're Underworld without swarming, like you kind of get outbashed by every team here. So 2 Claw would work. Surprisingly, yeah. I mean, yeah, the 2 Claw is definitely like getting a random claw on the other Skaven lineman. Were you aware that was coming, or was that like a thing that took you by surprise, like as a sort of like a, oh, I didn't realize that, I would have re-rolled if I knew that, right? Or did you think that like, well, I made it to championship anyway, so might as well see what at least this season like has for me, right? Like I have a feeling that like if I was in a situation where yes I lost swarming, but like I made it to championship, I might as well like give it a shot rather than just like this team is dead and buried, so I'll reroll. I sort of knew, and maybe expected a nerf. They were surprisingly great, so video above me. On the best followers in the game by Undead, I think. That was my reasoning at least. Might as well give it a try. Not that I don't... Yeah, I mean, again, like, tier 1 is close enough to give a shot at championship, like, next season. Also, welcome Bork to the stream, but... Yeah, on the best followers in the game by Undead, I think. Yeah, I mean, like, with the whole swarming thing, like, I don't think there was ever gonna be a question. Like, they got both the swarming and the, like, the cheaper bribes. So I don't think there was ever any question that Underworld were, like, at that point, like, the best followers in the game. I just cannot imagine what the game would have been like if they had also, like, implemented, like, the older version of the sneaky git, where you got to foul and then you still got to keep moving. Because, like, I just, how did that get past playtesting, right? Like, at what point do you go like, yeah, they swarming for ogre noblars? Wow. I mean, let's just get like, let's get the ogres first into Blood Bowl 3, and then we can see about prodding them to give them swarming. But yeah, I mean, it would make sense that they'd have it as well. But with the whole thing that like they removed it from Underworld, I have a feeling that swarming is never ever going to be a part of any team's roster anymore, or like bag of tricks. But yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, maybe a little pouring salt on the wound here, but like, you've got 2 losses under your belt, Nurdell. So not the greatest start to the season. How do you feel about your remaining games, including the one that's coming up, obviously? But yeah, there's obviously not going live yet. But yeah, it's definitely I mean, the Shambling Undead being 3, Black Earth being 2, and like that's like the weirdest. I mean, I don't know. It is still a very bash heavy division overall. Bunch of like just a lot of brawn getting thrown around here. The fact that the dwarves are well, I mean, again, it's 2 games. Winning 2 games obviously helps. Like starting your season by just winning is obviously great, but like, the fact that the dwarves and the lizardmen are currently undefeated, like, at this point, guarantees nothing for them. Like, it helps. It helps them win the division, but it doesn't guarantee anything for it. Like, they're still all to play for. We'll have to remember that. But yeah, unfortunately for you, Nurdell, by the way, the team values... The team values are starting to skyrocket here. So I would genuinely consider, like, what are the, can you see somewhere what the actual star players available for Underworld are? Somewhere, level maybe. Level 3, Underworld. Star players. Star players for Underworld. Yeah, that's not in. That's not in. That's not in. So it's Morg. It's Morg. Is Skitter? Is Skitter in? Oh, looking at custom game. Yeah, that's a good call out. Good call out. Right. Friendly match. Sure. Play against AI. Default teams. Where's the Underworld one? Where is the Underworld one? Surely there is one. Elven Union. Nope. Skaven. Dwarf. Dark Elves. Human. Are they down here? Jumping Undead. Ah, never mind. God damn it. That's why I can't find it in the default teams. I don't actually own Underworld. That's one of the teams that I do not have. But I should. Factions. I should be able to get it, right? Yeah, 750. Do I want to get any of the other teams? Like, I have this. I could get that. I don't care. So yeah, let's purchase Underworld for us. Why not? All right. So now let's try that. Let's try that again. Default teams. Where's the Underworld? Surely there's like a default Underworld team, right? Like they can't have like just not had a default Underworld team. Skaven, Dwarf, Orc. No, really? Do they not have a default Underworld team? Old World Alliance, Black Ranger, Wood Elf. No, they don't have a. Okay, I must be blind. Fine. Underworld. Test. Next. Deep bench for rerolls. Actually, should have. Let's do the other one. The test. Low value. Confirm creation. Wonderful. That done. Play friendly match against AI. My teams. There we go. Default teams. Sure, dark. Cool. Right. Star players. What do you have? You have Ripper. Ripper is good. 250 for Ripper is not bad at all. Hacklim Scuttle Spike. What does he do? Extra arms, dodge, prehensile tail, 2 heads. Oh, he's the the weird gutter runner. Helmut Wolf. Gobbler Grimlich. Monstrous Mouth, Leap, very long. I see D3. Okay, I couldn't see them for whatever reason, but Disturbing Presence, Big Hand, Tentacles. Okay, so he's a weird one. You get Morg, and then you get Vargul. Like both Varg and Ripper are just like Varg and Ripper are good star players, and like they're not the most expensive at like 250 and 280. But yeah, with that. Thank you. But yeah, the 260 difference. Yeah, that's fair. Unfortunately, like at least for this particular match day, you are matched up against one of the other people with a low low team value in the competition. Like he's only barely scraping by right? Yeah, 1-1-1-9. But like against the other team, well, okay, maybe not against Kubusta, but he's getting his team trashed, so that's not really a surprise. But yeah, like against all of these other teams, like I would at least seriously considering just getting rid of one of the Snotlings so you can have at least one star player slot available. But yeah, not against Golden Hope's Legacy, I don't think, because yeah. So then 265 gets you what? It gets you a wizard, it gets you at least one bribe. Is that gonna yeah, probably 2 bribes, right? Just 2 bribes and a wizard. I was thinking that maybe like a bribe babe and a wizard, but I just like with 16 players, I don't think the babe would be that big of a deal. So just the fouling, like just having a second one for the foul, probably better. Probably better. Right, so since we are here, might as well take a look at the other. So we're currently looking at this for the rankings. So the Kubusta HLiNiC game has not yet been validated, so that is... So Kubusta goes to 0-1-2, and HLiNiC goes to 2-1-0. So HLiNiC rockets into the first place, at least until these games get concluded, on the assumption that maybe you beat the Lizardmen, right? Like, I don't think Lizards are, like, they're generally maybe, like, probably not your worst opponent out of these. Like, sure, they outstrength you, but so does, like, half of the other teams here. So, and, like, you're fast enough, you're definitely fast enough to, I think, get swings on into their skinks if they're not careful. But yeah, the TV difference of only getting... Alright, beer will go in favor of another bribe. Just 4 skinks. Yeah. Yeah, like, that's the thing, is that, like, he's got, like... I mean, he does have, like, 300,000 in... doable. I mean, I'm glad that you're super positive about it. Like just that ray of sunshine attitude that you have is really admirable here. But yeah, no, I mean, Underworld without swarming is genuinely considered, I think, an underdog at this point in many a matchup. So there's that. But yeah, like, he's got 300,000 in the bank, like Pybot does. So I wouldn't be surprised if he actually gets himself a bench, which does then obviously increase the amount of inducements you'd get. But like, I think against you specifically, I'd probably at least get 12 players, so 2 more skinks in there. But and that's like, skink is what, 60k? What? So his actual TV is going to be like what, 1-3-10. So it's gonna be an interesting match regardless to see what he does. Like, he might just keep himself to 11 players on the idea of, like, yeah, he doesn't want to give you like massive inducements, but on the flip side, I'm not sure I'd feel very comfortable with going like with just 11 players, one of them being a journeyman skink. Like, well, I mean, he probably gets himself at least 1 skink so that there's no journeyman around, but like 11 players against Underworld who are gonna be getting at least 1 bribe, probably 2, like for the fouling game. Yeah, doesn't feel that good. Does not feel that good. Yeah. Regardless, Nurdell, good luck to your game. I'll say it now before I forget to say that before. Once we get there, I'm hoping for 17 pounds. That would be an ideal scenario. Yes. That would also probably be. I mean, I'm glad that you're not going for like putting a high standard on yourself of going for like 18. But like, I think 17 is probably doable, and if you manage to get all of that, there's probably gonna be some effect on the game. I found that like fouls generally, if you just do the 1 or 2, it probably doesn't have too big of an impact on the game. But like 17 should be enough to have some kind of an effect. But yeah, so out of these games, so Venturos is, in this match day, he is facing off against Bantha. Okay. Yeah, so it is, there's a lot of like top half takes on bottom half teams here. HLiNiC was into the mid table. Then Venturos goes against Bantha. Pybot goes against Nurdell. Danton goes against Pybot, was it? Yeah, Danton takes on Pybot. I think that's probably a very interesting game. I mean, Old World Alliance is always going to be probably an interesting game, regardless, because of the fact that well, because of the fact that Old World Alliance is just such a mishmash of things in the team, in that like you've got the dwarves, you've got the humans, you've got the treemen, you've got at least one halfling in there, so they can do kind of everything. But then you've had all of the drawbacks of like, well, a lot of your players have loner, a lot of them don't even have the basic block skill, and you probably won't get the block skill for a while because the blockers want to get guard immediately. So yeah, and Danton's team also, I think he suffered quite a bit last game. Was it? Did he? Yeah, he took an 0-2 beating from the bearded beer chuggers. But I think most of the damage, like most of what was inflicted, was probably just badly hurts or KOs. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, this is looking. I mean, there's only 2 Black Orc teams in the division, but this Black Orc team is looking better than the other one, but the other one has taken like massive amounts of casualties. Like Kubusta has just taken an absolute beating in this in this season, like in the first 3 games. So not saying much that the Sunshine Boys are looking slightly better than the Black Orc Down. But yeah, Ostaw, Bearded Beard Sugar, School Guys versus Don't Panic. Yeah. So this is the. Yeah, this is probably, like, from a rankings perspective, this is probably the most interesting one. Because, like, if they, like, well, I mean, if these 2 keep on winning, then that they're gonna start running away with it at this point, because that's 9 points that they're gonna be in. But it is one of the, like, if Venturas actually manages to, like, the unprecedented feat of in the seeding tournament going undefeated, and then in the championship going undefeated and like winning the entire thing, like that I think would be a historic moment, like in OCC. I don't think anyone's ever done that. I'm not even sure anyone's ever come close to doing that. So that would be interesting. That would be interesting to see. But then I cannot find it in my heart of hearts to cheer for anybody who's coaching a dwarf team. So take that as you will. All right. We should be hitting live in about a minute or so. So we have managed to stall well enough, I think. Thank you, Nurdell, for Nordell. Sorry, I keep forgetting that's how it's supposed. But yeah, thank you for popping in the chat. And before BB3, I wanted to play Alliance just from sheer luck, and then their dwarves got loner. Uh-oh. Yeah. I mean, Old World Alliance is definitely like is ranked alongside like at least in my book, it's ranked alongside like Imperial Nobility and Chaos Pact, and arguably like Black Orcs, as sort of teams that you play because you want something different or you want to challenge yourself. It's not, you don't play them because you think they're a good team. And like, I mean, I have a personal strong bias in favor of Imperial Nobility. Like, I just like how they play. But I am also, I mean, obviously, again, biased towards them, but like, I also think that they're a pretty not lackluster team when it comes to actual effectiveness. So yeah, like, I played Old World Alliance a little bit, like in ranked, and like, I'd say that they're pretty, like, they're pretty on the, like, I'd say that they're roughly equivalent to one another, like on the power scale, Imperial Nobility and Old World Alliance. Like, they're pretty samey, I would say. So, but yeah, I mean, at least it's not like 4+ loners on all of them, right? Like, it's 3+ loner on the Blitzer, and I think it's a 3+ loner on the, it's a 3+ loner. Is it a 3+ loner on all of them? Or do the blockers have like a 4+ loner? I can't remember. But yeah, it's what Old World Alliance is just one of those teams where you go like, wait, why does nobody actually play the Dwarf Runner? And then you recognize like what the Dwarf Runner is that like, he's got sure hands, he's got movement 6, his armor is only what, like 9+, so same as a human lineman. He's more expensive than a human lineman. He's got otherwise same stats as the human linemen do, except he's more expensive. He comes with two ball handling. No, does he come with 2 ball handling skills? Like, he comes with sure hands, but does he come with anything else? Is that really it for a Dwarf Runner? Sure hands? Surely not, right? But yeah, like, you just, yeah, the Dwarf Runner is like there are just some positionals that you don't take in teams, and I think that's a shame. Like, if nothing else, like, I think all positionals should have at least some merit to be taken, and the Dwarf Runner on the Old World Alliance team is, I think, one of those positionals that just isn't getting taken, and there's very good reasons to not take him, because, like, I mean, you've already got the human thrower, you've already got the human catcher, so where exactly do you need the Dwarf Runner? It's just, yeah. Like, I don't know, like, maybe if you want him to be a backup, like, you want him to be a backup to the either the human catcher or the human thrower, in the sense of, like, either picking up the ball or just, like, being handed the ball and then running for it, but yeah, I just can't really see. And while I've been blabbing on, the game has begun. The game has begun. Good luck to both coaches. Hopefully this will be a little bit more of an even contest than what we saw off of the Kubusta and HLiNiC game. Did he? Yep, I think he did. So Pybot did spend some of his treasury that he had to get himself a single more skink. So he does not have any journeyman skinks, but he only has 11 players. He has been given the position of kicking the ball. Yep, that's the 2 bribes. And I think, yeah, it is just the 2 bribes and the wizard, right? Wait, where's the wizard? Does the wizard not show up? Right? I mean, there's no wizard icon here, so it doesn't show up here, but it should. I think it might, after setup is done, I think it might pop up here. But And it's perfect conditions for that. Okay. So, Pybot has gone for a very, very central, like, very aggressive sort of defensive formation, I would say. And, interesting. I mean, he's obviously, like, essentially the rookie skinks that are in the center there. I think, like, are, like, they're meant to be bait to try and draw in Nurdell. Nurdell, I think, is, like, there is 2 O's in there, I guess, but pitch invasion. Pitch invasion takes down the troll. Takes down 2 goblins there. Okay, well that's not helping. That's not helping the underworld any. Okay, goes into contact with one of the rookie swords on the left. Blitzer moves to the center, tags the wrestle kick guy and the sure hands and movement skink. Okay. What exactly are you planning here, Nurdell? But yeah, that the troll being stunned is quite a, I mean, the troll being stunned is just not great. Oh, I don't know. Okay. There we go. The troll being stunned is oh, that's, oh, he didn't take a wizard. He took Hackflum. Okay. Has to use a team reroll there because that was a both on skull, and that is only, like, that's the claw guy, not, he does, the claw block Skaven lineman is M&G this match. Makes a GFI to get next to the skink runner there. Takes down the Saurus blocker, no armor break. Brings Hackflum forward to screen for the gutter runner, I think. Is he just going to go for... Well, he's going to go for the pickup. He's not going to go for the pass now, which makes sense. No reason to pass now. Goes for a foul on the Saurus with no assists. Gets a KO for it. Does manage to roll a double on the injury there. No, sorry, double on the... So, tries to argue the call. Argue the call fails. Does he spend his bribe here? I assume he does. Yep, bribe has been spent, and the ref is fine with it. So, well, that's one Saurus removed. Obviously, would have probably preferred it to be removed via injury, but so that he wouldn't be coming back. But the pitch invasion, I mean, I don't know how much exactly it actually affected Nurdell's plan, but, like, the fact that the roadblock that the troll would have been is not there, yeah, results exactly in this. Can he actually... Yeah, he can actually reach the Skaven thrower with the 2 skinks that are the most forward. He can also reach them. Oh, he's even got, like, the movement upgraded. So he can reach them. I'm kind of curious as to why he didn't GFI to tag that clan rat. Like, it's not like he's gonna be able to get enough assists in there to really help him out. I think that would have been, like, just to exert more pressure. I think there should have been a GFI here on, like, for that Saurus. Rookie Saurus from the right comes in, tags the goblin. Mighty Blow tackle guy goes after Hackflem, takes him down with a defender stumbles, and that's a badly. Oh my god. Okay. Well, Hackflem's contribution to this game was not worth is probably the, like, just absolutely, yeah. Well, that is the danger of star players, I guess. Takes down the Skaven Blitzer with the Wrestle Skink. No armor break there. Has used his blitz. Is next to the ball. Is next to the Gutter Runner with the Mighty Blow tackle guy. Skaven Blitzer with movement moves up, so he's not going to go and harass the. Axelman also saved some other player. I mean, sure did. Sure did. But that's like, if you get yourself a star player, right? You probably wish that they stuck around for more than like one full round, right? Like you'd hope that they do that. And I mean, like, who would have been there, right? Like, who would have been there to cover for the Gutter Runner if Hacklam hadn't been there? Probably one of the Snotlings. So yeah. Picks up the Blitzer. Picks up the Goblin who got stunned from the. Gets him next to the skink there. I wonder if he's even gonna go for the pass in his current state. Like, he might just. Yeah, this is like not looking good at all for Nurdell. Nordell, sorry. Got it. I always just read every name so literally, but it is supposed to be Noordll, as he said. So I will try to keep that in mind, and if I don't keep that in mind, then I'll at least try to correct myself. Takes a swing at the wrestle kick skink. Only manages to push. Yep, he follows that up. The skink is now in. I mean, he might have been able to interfere if he went for that pass anyway from where he was, but now he's definitely going to be able to interfere. I think he definitely should go for the pass. Like, he could try to go for, like, just run over here, I guess. But, like, unfortunately, Lizards are a fast team. Like, they have movement 6 on the strength 4 guys and movement 9 or 8 on the skinks. So if he goes for the play to the sideline, I think he'll just get his ball carrier sacked, and at that point it's probably, like, there's not really going to be much he can do about the Lizard scoring. Goes for the blitz with the Goblin on the skink there. Only manages a push. I assume it's because he wants him to bring him next to the troll, and then the troll stands up. I assumed it was because he wanted to pick up the troll and, like, walk him somewhere, but okay, he's not going for the pass. He's not going for the pass. He's just moving to the side and screening as well as he can. I mean, he's still got this Goblin over here. Yep. He definitely needs to reroll that. Yep. Makes the GFI there. The big question is he going to go for another one? I think he should. No, he does not. Alright. Underworld Snotling tags the wrestle kick guy from behind, which doesn't matter for the Saurus block because, you know, strength 4 against strength 3. Down goes Mr. Claus. No damage to be inflicted. Takes a 2-die on the Snotling. Does get him down if he chooses to take them both down there. Chooses to take both down. Chooses to use Wrestle. I'm not exactly certain why. Well, I mean, yep, he's now no longer in the way, and I think the actual target of that blitz is going to be the Gutter Runner. Oh boy, is about all I can say to that. Saurus Blocker avoids the Underworld Goblin who was brought in into screen and goes next to the clan rat and the underworld goblin. So how much? This is like that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so he'd need to make 3 3+s. Yeah, 3 3+s, and then another, sorry, 2 3+s, and then another 2 3+s for a 1 die on the ball carrier without block, while the ball carrier has one. So it's not great going for the blitz on the scaling thrower. So I think Pybot is just going to take it. Yep, here comes the blitz on the gutter runner. This is important. 3 dice, doesn't go down. Yep, will use team reroll, still doesn't go down. That's big for Nurdell. Like that is big for the chances of the underworld of actually scoring here. Movement skink comes backwards. Rookie skink comes backwards as well. Don't know what they're wishing to achieve there, but he figures that okay, my forces up here are already applying enough pressure, so they don't need to be up there. So what does he do? I mean, it is just he cannot afford another 3 die blitz from this Saurus blocker on his gutter runner. Like the fact that he stayed standing is that was lucky. I don't think he can rely on that happening again. And with that in mind, goes for the 3 die troll block. Even with 3 dice, only manages to push against the skink. Follows him up. Unfortunately, I don't think that... Well, he took it because it was 3 dice and he's got block on the swing, so... the chances of him turning over there were small, and if he managed to actually take down the skink, mighty blow on the skink. And again, Pybot only has 11 players, so any removals will actually mean numerical... will actually just be not replaced from the bench, because there is no bench. He goes for the 1 die there. Okay. So the blitzer goes for the 1 die on the guard block guy. Wall guy, oh boy. Okay, he went for a 2 die on the rookie skink there. Only managed to push. I get that you're trying to, you want to inflict damage, but... Yeah. Yeah. That was... that was asking for trouble, really. So manages to roll a 1 on the dodge, because he doesn't get the dodge reroll because of tackle, and KOs the gutter runner, which now opens his ball carrier up to get 2 died. Only gets a push there, but that's good enough. Except that he moves him. Oh, never mind. There was a goblin holding back that Saurus, so that's at least something. Does manage a POW, does get an armor break, but only a stun. Only a stun. So not actually getting a 2 die on his ball carrier, I don't think. There's no guard on those Saurus, so that's not happening. He can definitely bring in a skink for a 1 die, a skink to assist and then a skink for the blitz, but again, 1 die when your opponent has block and you don't is not great odds. Movement upgraded skink goes and tags the goblin next to the troll. Oh, never mind. He does get a 2 die on the ball carrier. Does not take the reroll there though, so ball carrier stays standing. God, I keep forgetting that the Saurus, the movement 6 on the Saurus is just looks so fast. Like when you think of them like, oh, they're the muscle of the team. They've got strength 4. So at best they're gonna be moving at 5 speed, right? Nope. Nope, they're 6. They're movement 6 and strength 4 and armor 10 plus. What a player, Saurus. Right. Unfortunately, even though his ball carrier stayed standing, I would qualify this as like Nurdell being in quite a pickle. Quite a pinch, in fact. Like he can go for a 1-die here, like 1-die blitz here. Hope that he takes him down. He goes for a 3-die against the skink with the troll, which does actually take down the skink. No damage inflicted though. But yeah, that's like the best route that I can see for him. Oh, goes for a 2-die on a skink and gets it both down. Skull, and he KO, like the claw guy KOs himself. But KOs the skink as well, but that's still, yeah. It's all gone horribly wrong. All gone horribly wrong for Nurdell. And I mean, like, that turnover, the previous turn where he had to use a reroll, both of those were on 2-die hits. So he's gotten unlucky on the dice. Down goes the ball carrying thrower. Gets stunned as well. That goblin's stunned as well. Goes for a blitz on that goblin to try and free up the movement upgraded skink, which he does on a, like, the push is good enough. Unless he doesn't want, okay, yep, he does push him next to the troll. I was thinking that maybe he doesn't want to put him next to the troll. Picks up the skink who's next to the troll. Like that rookie skink is just a sacrifice to the troll at this point, like just keeping him contained. Takes the 3-die on the snotling there. Does not get him down, even though he has a block and got 3 dice on that. But yeah, Nurdell's, yeah, this is just like the situation. Like after the kickoff with the pitch invasion was already not great. And now it's gone from not great to kind of bad to, oh yeah, this is now actually bad. And with this pickup, which he makes without needing a reroll on it, things have, one could say that things have gone up shit creek, which I am told is an actual creek somewhere in the world. Now I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if there are multiple shit creeks in the world because of reasons. But yeah, that's not a lot of players for Nurdell to do much with. Picks up the blitzer, starts running back towards his home side, though I assume that's because it's more that he just wants to keep him safe rather than because he thinks he's going to be of relevance in the defense. Having done that, I think he probably goes for the 3-die block on the skink. Yes, he does. He gets a POW. Follows it up because why not? Does manage to get through the armor this time, but only manages to stun. Only manages a stun. Okay. Makes the dodge next to the ball carrier with a goblin. Yep, it's the, I think it was the clan rat who was trying to, and he KOs himself as well. Oh my goodness. So just as a note, by the way, KO'd himself, KO'd himself, KO'd himself. Well, technically he got KO'd by the skink, I think, on the double both down there, but like, I'd still consider he probably KO'd himself more than the skink did. So, 3 out of 4 removals are attributed to like Nurdell rather, or his players rather than Pybot, which is slightly funny. I mean, it is amusing, but it's also very sad in it. Like, I can't say that I feel very that I feel very good about the whole, like, the underdog here getting we award Nurdell the Purple Heart. Unfortunately, I think for the Purple Heart you specifically need injuries, and getting knocked out is not one. But yeah. Maybe there should be Nurdell and KO. All right, so Pybot did not want to stay out of the whole who can KO more of the Underworld players race. Like, so he does manage to remove a Snotling, and now I kind of feel bad. Like, I feel bad about saying that. Yeah, you probably go for the second bribe rather than the babe. I kind of feel bad about that now. I will take no responsibility for somebody listening to my advice, but I do feel bad about it. Oh, this is. Yep, he's just moving his players in an effort to hopefully keep them safe. Picks up the troll, goes for the 2-die with the blitzer on the rookie Saurus, takes him down. Takes him down with the blitzer, follows him up. No armor break. I don't think he picks up the thrower. Yeah, he just doesn't pick up the thrower, and he's just trying to salvage something out of this. Like, he's trying to snipe and potentially get a foul in somewhere, but like with the state of removal that his team is in, he doesn't have the numbers to even really set up for the foul. And Pybot definitely has the brawn. If he so wishes, he has the brawn to protect his players, but he is instead going full-on protectionist on his ball carrying skink, which makes sense. Kind of surprised he didn't actually like blitz that Underworld Goblin there, but goes for the blitz with the Mighty Blow tackle block guy, which is, I mean, that's the reason you don't go for that blitz, is because, well, you've got somebody who's better at blitzing. Takes down the Goblin only for a stun. Only for a stun. Skink moves to cover up the Saurus blocker, and I mean, Nurdell has and then decides better of it. Okay, so he has 2 Skaven, 3 Goblins, and a Troll still on the pitch. That's not a lot to work with. That is just not a lot to work with. I mean, I'm going to assume he goes for the Troll Blitz, because, like, while he didn't go for the Troll Blitz, I don't think he just tried to move him instead, and he rolls a 1, because, like, this isn't... well, he didn't... Silver lining here for like Nurdell is that he did not actually manage to KO that Skaven thrower on the turnover, like, dodge there. Like, that is literally the silver lining. Takes down the Goblin that he was marking, gets KO'd. So that is 2 out of the 5 KOs have been inflicted by Pybot and his team. I mean, again, okay, 2.5. Like, the Claw guy is like half and half, so goes for the blitz on the Goblin in the backfield, takes him down because he's got tackle, and that's a seriously hurt Goblin. Is that an actually seriously hurt goblin, or well, it's an MNG. Fails the GFI. Doesn't re-roll it, and yeah, I mean there is no player I don't think who can even threaten. Yep, there like literally nobody can even threaten the ball carrier. So yeah, he was fine, just accepting the failure of that. I mean, I assume he's gonna go for a troll blitz. Like the troll blitz, I think would make sense, and then he can probably get another 2-die if that succeeds. Like just go for the rookie Saurus there, and then I think him picking up the goblin was a bit of a mistake, because like I think he definitely should like he should be getting desperate here, right, for like anything to help him out. But he goes for the troll blitz. Okay. Oh, okay. Takes down the block guard troll. Sorry, Saurus. That wasn't exactly the troll blitz I was thinking he was gonna go for. All right. Doesn't accomplish too much with that, but he goes for, and okay, he manages the 5+ dodge. Okay, well, I have been proven wrong. He did manage to reach the ball carrying skink. Unfortunately, he didn't have blitz available to him, and I mean, he's gonna like Pybot gets an easy blitz on the thrower, but again, like, it's better than nothing. Like, absolutely try your best to stop them, but unfortunately, thrower goes down. Gets a stun on it, and I'm gonna assume that's the last of... Yep, that's... Pybot does not go for any cheeky blocks on the goblin that was down there, and that's 1-0 at halftime on Nurdell's offense, but for the Lizards. Manages to get the skink. The Saurus does not recover. That is 2 recoveries for the Underworld, right? Yeah, that is 2 recoveries for the Underworld. And who's... So... Oh no! If he had had Babe, he would have gotten both the gutter and the snotling back. No! Oh no! I feel so bad, but like, again, not taking any responsibility if people decide to listen to me when I give them advice on Blood Bowl, or anything else for that matter. But yeah, I still feel very, like, my sympathies definitely for Nurdell. I mean, at least he has a deep bench, right? Like, he had 16 players with, like, half phlegm. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, he's got a full 11 still left. But now he's in a... Yeah, he's in a... I mean, it just all went ploin-shaped for like Nurdell. I don't think that the 2-die block blitz where he had to use the reroll on the claw guy, like not the one that KO'd him, but okay, cheering fans. Stiletto, 1 player without available gain stab. Okay, so random skink gets the stab skill. Well, I mean, at least it wasn't a pitch invasion and that's a badly hurt snotling. So down to 10 players on the pitch for Underworld already. Another snotling gets punched. No armor break this time. Yeah. Saurus moves. Okay, Saurus moves. Is he gonna... Surely not. Surely you don't. Oh yeah, he does go for it. All right, yep. I mean, like Pybot is like that is literally just styling on your opponent there. Like going for a blitz stab which you got off of a kickoff result. Like he is just like without even moving his players to. Yeah, it's just. I don't know what to tell you. It's like Pybot is very secure in his ability to win this game, I think. And I mean, I can't blame him for it. Just genuinely cannot blame him for it because things are definitely not going like Nurdell's way. Snotling stays up this time. Is followed by the Saurus. Goes for the pickup with the movement sure hands guy and manages it without issue. And that's over to Nurdell. Nurdell. What does he do? What does he do? I mean, he can get a 1-die on. Like he needs a 3+ dodge, and he gets a like he just needs somebody to go and tag that skink and that Saurus, and he has a 1-die. Like just he makes one goblin block dodge, and he's got a 1-die on the ball carrier. Granted, he doesn't have wrestle. He doesn't have block. He doesn't like so. He doesn't have tackle, and oh, he's okay. He's okay. That's all right then. Dead Snotling. Incredible. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh. That is absolutely hilarious. That particular that particular coach emote. Oh. I mean, I'm glad that I think like he's at least like he's seeing the humor in this. So he doesn't go for the 1-die on the ball carrier. He instead goes for a 1-die on the rookie Saurus there with the claw guy. Only manages a push. Does not follow it up. Just puts his like all of his lads aside from the claw guy and the thrower in just a straight line. Just essentially trying to body block as much as possible. But yeah, that was again my deepest sympathies to Nurdell, but it's good to see that he seems to be at least like he's definitely got great morale for a coach, right? Because like if I was playing his team, which like this is one of the reasons that I don't play Underworld, is because like this just it seems to end up happening to them quite a bit, that they just get removed from the field. So yeah, but like at least he seems to be taking it with good humor, right? So props to Nurdell for keeping his chin up, even though like he must be like this is probably a very frustrating game. Yep, that's another Snotling removed via the Mighty Blow block tackle Saurus. Like this is just an SPP pinata game for or fiesta, I guess I should say, rather than pinata. Like the Nurdell's players are the pinatas, and SPP keeps falling out of them. But yeah, this is I'm not sure if I can actually describe them as this as too much of a game. Like Nurdell is definitely trying his best to make this a game, but it's just not really happening. Like it's just not. Like the KOs didn't like he didn't get a great KO recovery. He removed one of his own players there, and then Pybot like graciously like followed him up on that by removing one of his players there. Really, like genuinely though, if the troll, like okay, if the troll, right? If the troll eats one of your players into a casualty, like, the troll should get SPP for that. Like, it should. Like, he just cast a player. Like, surely. Like, oh, God. Yep. And then he, like, I guess he's digesting the snotling now, so he's not moving. Oh. Well, Nurdell is going to take the 1/2-die block that he can find. Takes down the Saurus. No armor break. Yeah. Like, this feels like I'm watching one of Bork's Goblin games from, like, Blood Bowl 2. Like, just because of, like, everything that could go wrong goes wrong. And then nothing really goes right either. So, and he just gets removed. Like, that was, like, 50% of the games he played with that Goblin team. So, yeah. It's turn 11, and there are 4 players in the casualty box for Nurdell, and there are 4 players in the KO box for him. For 1 KO'd rookie Saurus. I mean, I do apologize, by the way, if like I am struggling to try and make this amusing, because this is going from, like, yeah, this is a bad, he's getting like diced game into, like, oh, come on now, like, that was unnecessary. We're going into that territory of like of the game, and as much as I try or want to try to make this amusing or give some kind of insightful sort of thoughts on this matter, I don't really have any. Like it is just the case that Nurdell is getting removed. He's getting no removals himself. He's not getting removal recoveries either. So yeah, he is still trying to make a fight for it. Moves the Blitzer into contact with the block source on the left forward corner there. I'm gonna assume he's gonna try to dodge the Goblin to assist there as well. Manages to get the Goblin and the Snotlings away from their markers. Makes a GFI successfully as well to screen a little better. Yep, makes the Goblin dodge. He's going to go for the Blitz with the Claw Guy, as expected. Does manage to take down the Saurus. Does not follow up on it. Does not tag the Skink. No armor break on the Saurus, because that would have been, like, that would have been probably too generous. And moves the thrower from the back to screen, like, again, look at him. Like, he's actually still giving it a go. Like, he is trying his best to sort of hem in the movement of the lizards. And here comes the Mighty Blow Tackle Blitzer, or Saurus, who's been doing so much work this game. Does take down the Claw Rat, but does not manage to cause any damage there. And that, I think, is the only block that he is going to be taking. Moves the Skink into contact with both the Troll and a Snotling. I have a feeling that that Troll is he moves the Stab guy next to a Snotling. Moves one of the rookies as a cage corner. Wrestle Kick guy gets into the cage as well. I have a feeling that that's going to be like that is probably just going to be that Troll is going to blitz that. Okay, picks up the Claw guy as his first thing. I don't think that helps you. So he picks him up and doesn't move him anywhere. Moves the Goblin into contact with the Skink. Moves the Snotling into contact with the Skink. Only manages a push, but pushes enough for his purposes because he is going to go for a Troll Blitz. And that's going to be a Troll Blitz on the Ball Carrier. And that's going to be two... No, never mind. I was like, that's going to be a Troll Blitz on the Ball Carrier, but no, that the Wrestle Kick guy is not the Ball Carrier. That's not even a Blitz with the Troll. It just stands him up. And then what? Like, surely that would have been a Troll Blitz on the corner there, but nope. Just moves to assist. Goes for a 1-die on the Mighty Blow Tackle guy with his blitz from the thrower there. Takes him down. No damage. Dodges the Goblin away from the block guy. Takes another 1-die there. Only gets a both down, so nothing happens. And turn 13 for Pybot. Takes the 2-die on the thrower. Down he goes with a POW. No armor break. But that clears a path for the Skink Ball Carrier. I mean, I don't think he's scoring. Like, not this turn. There's no point in doing that. I mean, I'm going to assume it's going to be the Mighty Blow Tackle guy who does the blitz again. Ooh, that's... Yeah, well, I mean... Would have needed quarter skulls for things to get interesting. Does have to spend a reroll on it, but only gets a push. Yeah, I'm going to assume that that's going to be a 2-die... Like, that's going to be a blitz from the Mighty Blow Tackle block guy on the Goblin there. Because, like, that's 3-die. That's 3-die because of the guard. Moves the Ball Carrier forward and to the upper left corner. Brings the Wrestle Kick guy over to protect. Brings the Rookie Saurus over to contain the... Yep, goes for the Goblin for 3-die. Both down. KO. Gets a 2-die on the Skaven Blitzer there with his Block Guard Saurus as well. And, yep, he also has a 2-die on the Snotling. I don't know why you would take this 2-die before the other one, but he did. And he does not follow up the Snotling. Did he... I mean, I guess he doesn't... Yeah, he if he only gets a push there, I think that's why he didn't take that block. Is that if he only gets a push here... Then he, like, this Skaven Blitzer is going to be here, which means that he's much more of a threat to the Ball Carrier. So yeah, it was the correct choice not to take that 2-die. Like, I think he did well. Takes the 3-die on the Stab guy. Finally gets a removal on a Skink. Badly hurt. So Troll gets his 2 SPP. But yeah, that probably doesn't impact the game over much. But I mean, he's got, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, so he gets a POW, which does mean he gets next to the ball carrier there. Yep, he follows that up. Probably would have moved these guys before going for that blitz, but it worked out. Gets a stun as well, which is nice. Snotling moves to contain the Sorai, I think. Goblin makes the dodge, makes the 2 GFI to get next to the ball carrier. Okay. So he is essentially forcing him to go for the dodge or not. Now this Snotling though. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he goes for the 2 die uphill and he gets POW both down. POW. Oh boy. Okay, does he manage to get anything? Nope. Claw still does not help him actually remove the Saurus, but that's big. That's super big. Wow, does he feel silly about not going for that 2 die uphill block now, doesn't he? He would have gotten 2 die on the ball carrier with a block player, on assumption that he can make a GFI. But, yeah, he's, surprisingly enough, he's exerting a lot of pressure on the ball carrier there. And, frankly, I don't know if Pybot has any, like, I'm pretty sure the Pybot will just have to pray that he doesn't fail the 3+. Goes for the blitz on the blitzer, takes down the Skaven blitzer, gets a stun as well, opening a path there. But again, I don't think that really makes a difference to his ball carrier. Obviously, wants to move up the entire team. Before he goes for it, but like, if there is any justice in the world, or in Blood Bowl at the very least, that skink is gonna fail the 3+ dodge. And at that point, I mean, things aren't great for Nurdell regardless, but he does make the 3+ dodge. Does he actually score, or does he stall? He scores. Okay. Makes sense. The 2-0 I think guarantees that he is winning this match. Because Nurdell gets the Saurus off of the KOs. Gets most of his KOs back, but not the Gutter Runner. And the Gutter Runner once again rolls a 3, so if he had a Babe rather than the second bribe, that Gutter Runner would have recovered this time as well. Oh boy. Well, as I said, you do have to give props to Nurdell. Like, he never gave up on his defense. Like, he was constantly looking for some way, like somehow getting in the way. And, yeah, I mean, it came down to a 3+ with a reroll. And we all know how capricious those can be at important moments. So, again, props to Nurdell for just keeping at it, making it a fight. Unfortunately, I think his chances of actually scoring are kind of slim. Especially because he doesn't have the Gutter Runner. Brilliant coaching. Pybot gets a reroll. And that's a very, very bad... That's a very bad kick for Nurdell. Yeah, I think he literally just... This Goblin, pick up, handoff. No? Okay. He's... I don't think that was the correct move. Like, he needs as many players on the left side as possible. Like, him bringing the claw guy here, bringing this guy here, I don't think this is correct play. Or, like, I don't think he's, like, I think we all acknowledge that he's lost. I don't think that's the issue. But, like, his ability to score, like, at least one touchdown, for that, I think this play is not the correct way to go. Makes the pickup with the Goblin, though. Doesn't need a reroll for it. It is his turn 14, so he's got 2... Goes next to the sideline with a GFI. Thank God his troll has block. Yeah, might as well try, but yep, he's got block on that. Snotling makes the dodge, makes the GFI, makes the GFI. I mean, I'm just gonna say it, but like, he's probably going to get himself... He's probably going to get himself one die surfed by a skink. And... yeah. Like, I think Pybot just... Yeah, he just tags those two, and then he goes for the one die with the skink. And I mean, he's even got like the wrestle skink should be in range. Yeah, wrestle skink is absolutely in range, so he's even got that going for him. So yeah, I just badly hurt on the Skaven lineman. I mean, it's just badly hurt. Thank the gods. Takes down the troll on the second block, only pushes him on the first one. No armor break to be found there. But yeah, I don't think Nurdell played that correctly. The way he went about trying to score this touchdown. Here comes the wrestle guy. Gets a skull, re-rolled into a POW. So into the crowd he goes. He's still got plenty of skinks to move afterwards, so... Okay, that's a badly hurt goblin, which is whatever. That's... Okay, well, that's at least a good crowd throw for Nurdell. He's not yet... He's not yet out of like he can definitely score with that. Pybot goes to screen his players off, which makes sense. Then he goes for the pickup with the movement sure hands guy, makes the GFI, makes the pickup, no issue. Does he GFI to get himself? Oh, he does. Rolls a 1. Team reroll makes that a 2. Well, I think I think the Snotling, yeah, the Snotling is in range to score. The Goblin is not. This Snotling is not. So I think what Nurdell does here is he makes this dodge, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gets that 2 die with the block. Hopefully takes him down. Yep, he's going for it. That's a skull. He was going to reroll that regardless. Gets a POW. Okay. Don't push him. Yep, correct square. Don't follow that up because you don't want him to be... Okay. All right. Fleetix Flyer. This is your moment to shine. Makes the GFI. Fails the pickup. Reroll. Makes the pickup. And he scores. That is the first time I have seen the Snotling celebration for a touchdown. Or the... And, yeah, it's very, very on point for a Snotling. So, and now the gutter runner decides that, yep, time to rise and shine. But yeah, the, at least Nurdell managed to get one touchdown in. Obviously not the correct player doing it. But, right. He's putting, yeah, he just puts, obviously, 3 Snotlings on the line. Gutter runner behind the troll. Yeah, he is essentially just, like, the gutter runner is the most important piece. I mean, again, the game is not technically over yet. The game is absolutely not technically over. If the kickoff result is a blitz, there could be some serious shenaniganry happening. Because if the kick is, like, if the kickoff result is a blitz and the landing spot is good for Nurdell, we could actually still see a 2-2 draw here. Also could be the case if, like, if there's a turn back the clock. But, so the kickoff result is going to be like what all players have their eyes on. So it's not over yet. There could still be excitement in this game. But statistically speaking, the only thing that's the only excitement left in this game is to see how many SPP the Saurus get on the blocks here. Pybot does realize the danger, I think, of that blitz result, and he sets himself up accordingly. All right, let's see it. It's an officious ref. Who did he stunned one of the Snotlings on the line. So that is 2-1 confirmed for Pybot. Gets a KO on a Snotling. Takes down serious injury on a Snotling. Is that an actual serious injury on a Snotling? That is... Where is it? There he is. Yep, that is an actual niggle on the Snotling. So he's gone. Goes for the blitz on the Skaven thrower. Only manages a push. Yeah, doesn't... I mean, he's probably going to go for the vanity pass. He's just essentially putting his players where he thinks that he can protect them the best. Yep, he realizes that he definitely wants the block guard guy to not be the one hit. So moves the Saurus there. Moves one of the rookie skinks forward. Moves one of the rookie skinks back. He is going to go for the vanity pass. Who's going to be the vanity passer? I'm going to assume it's the guy with the sure hands and movement. Moves another rookie Saurus forward. Okay, yeah, to make that vanity pass more likely to actually complete. Goes for it. Manages to pick up. Moves in the back. Makes the pass. Does not make the catch. But then bounces and makes the catch with this guy. I don't think that gets him an SPP. I'm not sure whether that... Like, I don't think that counts as a completion from the pass. Or a successful pass. So, okay. Now it's just a question of... I mean, technically... The troll... It's technically still possible... Gets a POW on the skink there. technically still possible for Nurdell to... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was like thinking like technically still possible for him to win the game from here, but no, he needed the blitz for that. Yeah, like this is... Yeah, sure, go for the throw teammate, but like you used your blitz. Like what good will this do other than put your goblin into unnecessary danger? Unless he goes for like, oh well, that's the point. I'm just gonna chuck this at a source and see what happens. But yeah, I think there was a chance that he could potentially still score. But I mean, the throw teammate failed regardless. So, but yeah, that was there was technically still a very slim chance, but. And that's 2-1. Pybot goes 3-0, so great start for his championship run. Going undefeated so far. But yeah, my sympathies certainly lie with Nurdell there for that game. That was I mean, I was the person who said that, yeah, maybe you just go for two bribes instead of a babe. And like he was thinking of a babe and a bribe, and I hope he doesn't like, hold a grudge on that, because those KO rolls, some of them rolled a 3, and they would have been in had he gotten that babe of his. But well, thank you everybody for watching. That was it. Hope you had fun. Again, commiserations to Nurdell. Hope your luck improves for the rest of the season, and very much like congratulations to Pybot for the great start of the season for him in the championship. Next game, I'm not sure if it's been scheduled yet, but there is probably going to be a game on the Saturday, so that is probably going to be the next game that we're going to be playing. I am also going to be playing on the Saturday. Likely to be playing on the Saturday, or if not on the Saturday, then on the Monday. So we'll be updating the schedule as we get to know. But thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed the 2 games that we watched and commentated on. Though again, both of them were rather one-sided, so that's more than slightly unfortunate. But sometimes that's how Blood Bowl is, and like again, once again, props to Nurdell for keeping his head high and just keeping his head in the game and trying to keep himself in the game by just doing everything in his power to try and make it like to just try and claw something from the game. But sometimes Nuffle just says no. And as I always say, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, whatever happens to be the time of day for you. Have a good one. We're gonna take a look if there's anybody to raid.